Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Wonderkid Watch, and today we're looking at Kacper Kozlowski, a 17-year-old Polishman who's already made 5 appearances for Poland and looks a very tidy player even at the start of the game at Pogoń in Poland. A player that has been suggested by the comments, so make sure you leave a comment down below, and of course subscribe and like the video to make sure you don't miss anything coming up on the channel. But as I mentioned, a player that looks very tidy. He's played a lot of games for Pogoń already. He's already made 5 caps appearances for Poland. He did have a damaged spine and was out for 6 months, but I don't think that stopped his growth at all. Look at this, lovely physicals already, mentals looking brilliant, good determination and vision, some lovely technique, passing, long shots, first touch. A player that looks like he could develop very nicely. Let's take a look at his attributes. So 156 potential at 110 already. So a player that should be able to become a top player in the world. So let's jump ahead and take a look how he got on. And here we are. He's at Borussia Dortmund, 27 years old now, £99,000 a week he's being paid. It looks like he has had a few injuries as well, so he maybe hasn't even reached his full potential, but he looks so good. Some lovely anticipation, decisions and vision, some great passing stats in there, as well as long shots and technique, which is good to see. Some good work rates and nice and well-rounded physicals for playing in a centre midfield or attacking midfield role, but can play anywhere along there. He is wanted by Arsenal as well, so a player that is still wanted by top clubs. Well, if you can call Arsenal a top club, which, to be fair, they probably are at the moment with the form they're on. 74 caps for Poland, 21 goals as well, so he's an international along with that. So looking very solid there. Nice and well-rounded attributes, as you can see. Let's jump and take a look at his career, though. He was at Pogoń for a little while, then moved to Lyon for 1.9 million, was loaned out to Farense in Portugal, where he performed very nicely. 7 assists, 3 goals in 32 appearances. Played a couple of seasons with Lyon, didn't quite get to the level that they maybe hoped, so he was moved on to Napoli for 12.25 million. Again, maybe wasn't quite fitting for him, so went for a £10 million move to Brentford, where he started to pick up a bit more form for them, getting a 6.85 and a 7, 6 goals, 3 goals, 2 assists, 3 assists, so not a bad result for Brentford there. But then a £21.5 million move to Borussia Dortmund is where he kind of kicked on. I think going to a club that is one of the top teams in a league has really helped him develop. You can see he's getting 9 goals every season. Assists, I mean, last season was probably a bit of a dud season for him with regards to assists, getting double figures in the last 2. An average rating of 7s across the board there as well. So it looks very good. 46 total valuation has been spent on him. So not a small amount of money, that's for sure. Has he won anything, though? He got his first cap, as we saw, at 17. First goal against New Zealand at 19. Was a Euro Cup 2 winners with Napoli, which isn't bad. Did get relegated with Brentford, but that led to a move to Dortmund, where he became German Super Cup winners. And I'm sure he could probably go on to win a few more trophies in the long run. But he's been named in Poland's best 11 for multiple seasons now. And a few Team of the Weeks. Polish Player of the Year in 2029, so he's renowned in Poland, that's for sure, as you'd probably expect at that point. Named in the Euro Cup 2 squad of the season when they won it. Best Young Player of the Season in Serie A, so that's, again, another good one. Polish Player of the Year, Polish Most Improved Player of the Year, so he's a big player. Next Gen runner-up as well in 2023, so he looks very good. He looks like a player that can really develop. Let's take a look at his attributes, though. Did he reach his potential? He did. There you go. 156 is his potential. He's reached that max, and he looks pretty tidy. He's a player, if you can get him for 1.7 million like Lyon did, he is definitely worth bringing in, because I think he could go into your starting 11 straight away and just develop from there. You could build a squad around him. Again, he's not necessarily a world beater, but for a club that's growing, he's definitely a player that can grow with you. But there you go. We'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And as I mentioned, this is a player that was mentioned in the comments. So, of course, leave any comments down below of any players you want to see coming up in Wonderkid Watch. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.